Alright guys, so welcome back. In this video I want to talk about the new version of the game, the 5.8.0, which is basically the, I will say, last update for the version Z, and Dokkan say this, and we are going to get two things in this update that should come in like 3 days. So we have the burst mode, and we have basically the jukebox, or I don't know how to call it, but yeah, jukebox mode. So what is this burst mode? Now I think it's fine, I think it's a good idea, the burst mode. What is it? Basically we have the options to change existing content and give it some change. Example, we can make a story event sealing us. We can make the story event having the ability to lock the maybe damage reduction against every type except one. We can limit ourselves in thinking like, okay, I want to run only STR Earthlings unit or tech full power units. We can make our key starting like -5, something like that. We can have basically more challenge to existing events. Now at the moment we know only the Saiyan Saga story event is going to get this at the moment. For what we know, it's going to be like Battlefield, so one per month, or at least they have a period of time. It's not permanent. It's not like Red Zone, it's permanent here. This event is going to have like time limit, and I think it's fine. And now I explain why. But before we continue, I want to talk about the jukebox, because it's correlated and I want to make a discussion for both of them. So we have the jukebox, which is here, and basically we can see it's basically, they say it's going to be like, we beat this burst mode, we beat an event with the burst mode, and we get currency. With this currency we can buy, we see here the photo, here 8,494, and basically we can buy the OSTs with this currency. Now I don't like this, because I think it's stupid locking something like this behind like an event to defeat. I don't get it, because I think if you want to make, I don't want to say a paywall, because it's not that, but behind a wall, behind, you have to defeat this in order to get the OST. I don't understand why, because if they want to make something like, again, Red Zone, and we have Dragon Stones, we have a support memory which is very good. Let's say the Kakarot one, the movie Heroes one, it's a very good support memory. We have that, we have stones, we have tickets for units. In that I understand, and I want that there is some kind of difficulty behind it, because it's a very important boost for the player. So I want that it's something that I have to achieve and not something that I obtain for free. I want that me as a end game player, I want something more, considering maybe a new player. I want something that can say, okay, you're an end game player. But with this, it just, at the moment from what we know, this is just OST. It's not currency in game, it's not buff for our stats, it's not buff for our power level, it's nothing, it's just OST. So I don't get it, why they need a wall, they need like a condition for this. I don't get it. Maybe we don't know everything, and it's very possible because the mod is not out. This is just a pre-analysis of what it's going to be. It's not like, okay, my complete opinion on this, because last time they introduced something new. I remember it was Chain Battle as a mode completely. They introduced a Chain Battle and I didn't like it, like many other people. But now I would say that I like Chain Battle. I'm one of the few people that when see Chain Battle in the news is happy. I like Chain Battle. It's not the best mode in the game, but I like it. So I want to take my time and judge the event when it drops. At the moment this is just a pre-analysis, and I think that it can be fine, it can be something different, but this is very different because this is not something that they create and then people can say on Twitter, this is unfair, the boss hits too hard, this boss does too much bullshit, like Bojack for example. Here is you that are setting the conditions, so you can't say it's unfair, you can't say it's bullshit that he locks, that he steals, you decide it. The only thing that they decide is when to do it and the event, because at the moment, from what we know, that we can see in the photos, the only event that have the burst mode is the story event for the Saiyan Saga, as we can see from the Saiyan Saga Vegeta in the update photo. So I'm hyped just because I want to play different things. I like Dokkan, I want to continue to play it, and the more events, the more things we can do in Dokkan, I'm happy with it. I just want to see how they handle it. And the big thing that I'm scared is, like they did for Chain Battle, like they did for Petan Battle, even not completely, like they did for, I don't know, the Battlefield. They have this, I would say, really bad like streak of dropping an event which is good, but it can be better if you change 2-3 things. If you correct something, it can be really good, but they left it as it is. It's like they prefer quantity to quality, so they want to drop as much event as possible. They want to make different things every single time. Every single year we have a new difficult content. We have new difficult content in the worldwide celebration. This year we did get the Pride of the Wicked Bloodline and the Saiyan race, whatever that event was. 2 years ago we did get the 1 year ago we did get the collections of epic battles, which was never updated. We did get the God event, which was thematic. I like the God event, but we never did get missions. We never did get like something different for it, and we're almost 2 years from the God event. We did get Red Zone, and here we did get missions, so I liked it. And I like that we did get a new Red Zone, so I'm fine with it. Now I just hope that maybe they drop this burst mode after 2-3 months. Of course this is not going to be perfect. Everything has problems. This is not a Dokkan problem, this is a life problem. Everything has problems, nothing is perfect. So when they drop this burst mode, we can see the positive things, we can see the negative things, and I want them to actually address the negative things and start doing changes. I don't want them to be like, okay, we drop it, now let's do another event. We did the burst mode, who cares? Let's forget about it. We make something completely new. I don't like that. I want them to actually control how the event goes, and in case there is needed, to make it better. Now, again, I don't understand why they limited the OST, but talking about the OST, it seems like we can have it like different OSTs depending on where we are. So we are in the team building menu, we can have one. We are in the summon menu, maybe we can get another one. We are in the home screen, we can get another one. So I'm fine with it, I like it. I don't think there is something really to change about it if it is like this. Of course, again, we have to see how it is in game, but I think it's a nice addition for the game, and I really don't get it why they specifically said like this is the last version Z update. Like version Z is this. I really don't get it. Just because I don't feel like this version Z. Sure, it was, if we consider everything, version Z has got it. We have the auto battle, we have the auto map, we have this new friend system that there is currently on JP Dokkan, and this is going to be on Global Dokkan very soon, and it seems like it's very good. We have the Dragon Ball story, which is going to be updated. We have more Dragon Ball story after the Saiyan saga, so that's fine. And we did get new summons like format, the Carnival banner, the legendary summon banner has been upgraded, so we can see the difference from before version Z to now. We can see the difference, but I don't think it's like, if you want to call something in a Dragon Ball game version Z, that means like the perfect thing, in my opinion. That means like that's the peak. Dragon Ball Z, like version Z, that's peak. That's like the best thing you can do. Or they can do like, I don't know, version Super with the Dragon Ball Super logo, maybe, but I don't get it. I don't get why they have to change it, or like to literally say, it sounds like, okay, this upgrade that we planned a years ago, now it's done, like this big project is done, we don't want to continue it. I don't understand why. They could have just dropped this, and then a couple of months later they could have said we want to upgrade version Z to version Super, or simply say we want to make version Z in a break and do like normal updates, something like that. Even then, I think it's fine. I think it's a nice addition to the game, both the jukebox and the burst mode. Again, we have to see really how it works, but I think it's very fine, and honestly I like it. After this we have just a little thing that I want to talk about it, and then we can finish. So we have the announcement for the chain battle. We have this. I like this. This is basically saying they're going to add a new stage to the Master Roshi event, which is going to be Z hard. So it's going to be more, let's say, difficult. It's going to be more rewards, probably more link level rate. I like it, because I was thinking this event was done, and it was fine. I do this every day, sometimes get link levels, but it gives Zenny, gives some EXP, gives some medals, it's fine. But if they do another stage, so we can do 2 stages per day of this is very good. I like it. I think it's very nice. So I'm really hyped for this. I want to see what they do. And now the real last thing, if they want to make something crazy, I don't think they are going to do it. It's like 1% they are going to do it. If they want to do something crazy, they could Easy A version Z Goku, for saying like, okay, he dropped it when the version Z started, and now he Easy A when the version Z ended. That would be crazy. I would love it, because I love version Z Goku. Mine is link level 10, and I always use version Z Goku when I can. He's not the best anymore, but he's, I don't know, I really like it. So an Easy A for him. I know it's very soon, but it's been 1 year since version Z Goku have dropped it. So an Easy A, it can be done. It's not nearly as good as it was on release. You can Easy A him and it will be fine. So let me know if you guys like this opinion of like version Z Goku Easy Aing, or if you want to see it, and I see you guys tomorrow. Bye.